How do we organize our things in order to live in a 22-foot trailer full time? Let me show you. First off, we did do some modifications to our trailer when we got it, as we did find some spaces that weren't being utilized, as well as some areas that could be utilized better with some extra shelving.
We added cubbies with electrical outlets next to the bed, behind the drawers, which never really went back as far as they could have. So there was dead space behind them, the perfect size for cubbies.
We noticed that the pantry drawers were nowhere near as long as the cupboard. So we investigated and we found 3 cubic feet of unused storage space here. So in RVing it up fashion, what did we do? We cut another hole in the RV to access another storage area. We chose to store extra sleeping bags in here, but this would make a really great laundry area too. We did put a collapsible laundry basket in here to contain our bags and keep them away from the wall in order to avoid possible moisture issues and to make sure they didn't interfere with the drawer mechanism. Please check out our detailed videos on all these small projects that we did if you'd like to see them in more detail. The links will be in the description below as well as in the iCards above.
When living in a small space, you have to look around with a critical eye and see where there might be more potential for storage, without interfering with your living space. For us, we found a few places to add storage that not only didn't interfere, they made life easier. First, as you enter the RV, Grand Design has put in this awesome shoe cubby. We love it. But by adding a shelf inside, we doubled the area for shoes to be stored.
Above the cubby was just a blank wall. Aha! A perfect area for additional storage. I sewed these fabric pockets, reinforced with cardboard in the back, and attached them with Velcro command strips to the wall. No nails or screws, easily removed if we need to redesign or sell the RV in the future, and this has been an amazing place for storage of small things that we grab as we run in and out of the door. In here, we keep our sunscreen, sunglasses, some matches, flashlights, and more. It's great to just be able to reach in the door and access these commonly used items without even having to go inside the RV. We added another pocket next to the cubby as well, which stores reading glasses, tablet, or a book.
Larger pockets are around the base of the bed. There's a good amount of storage under the bed, but there's also an overhang where the mattress hangs over the edge by a good 4 inches. By adding some hanging bags around the base of the bed, we were able to organize our clothes easier into groupings. Pants in one bag, shorts in another, underwear in yet another, and free up some closet space. Remember, we live in this RV full time, so we carry more clothes with us than what you might use if you're just, out for a weekend. On top of the valances, we put these little dollar store baskets to hold small items such as pens, pencils, elastic bands, or keys or jewelry. Command strips are a godsend and help keep these baskets from falling off during travel.
In the kitchen, I love cooking with lots of spices, and these magnetic containers attach nicely on the top and on the side of the range hood. We have traveled thousands of kilometers now, and they have never fallen off during travel. I love them. Command hooks hold my utensils and pot holders. Command hooks for holding my headphones, sun hat, robe, backpack, and more. I have this tiered shelf I like on the counter once we're set up in order to store other spices. I am addicted to spices. I know, I have a problem. There is a narrow area behind the stove as well where I have some tall containers. Vinegar, pasta, cooking oils. Always be careful that they don't block the stove vents and that they are not in a spot where they could overheat. We don't want an aerosol can to explode. All of these items go into bins for travel, but are really handy here on the counter during day-to-day operation.
Our pantry cupboard, right here, was so deep that it was hard to access the items in the back. So, what'd we do? You guessed it. We cut another hole in the RV, and we changed what used to be a mirror into an access door. I have to say, this has been my favorite modification so far, as that deep pantry was driving me crazy. We added inserts in the deep kitchen drawers.
We added extra shelves and labeled baskets in the bathroom vanity to increase space. There was a panel under the sink which limited storage space, so we removed that and it allowed for much more room. Baskets and boxes not only help keep items separated and organized, but keep them from moving around and falling down during travel. Thanks to our 22MLE Facebook group's feedback, we installed a tension rod in the bathroom shower, which holds this nice shower caddy. The tension rod can also double as a place to hang wet clothes or bathing suits if it's raining outside. The caddy easily clips on and off with this giant carabiner. Every RV is designed differently, and every RVer has different storage needs. Take a look around your space and see where you can maximize your storage. Are the shelves tall? Maybe add another shelf. Not handy? That's okay. They're folding shelves or little slip-on shelves that can do the job without having to build anything. Command strips are an RVer's best friend. There are different sizes and strengths, so pick the one that best suits your requirements. I often pick heavier than I need myself. They're great to add on the walls without adding screw holes that might poke through thin wood. Look around. Are there blank walls where you could add some pocket strips, baskets, or hooks to add some organization and easy access to everyday items? RVs usually have limited counter space, so use it wisely and try to get things like paper towel rolls mounted to the ceiling instead of on the counter. Use baskets. They keep things together. They're easy to pull in and out of deep cupboards, and they keep things from flying around during travel. When choosing mixing bowls or storage containers for the RV, I like to get the nesting bowls. They take up a lot less space. Square or rectangular food storage containers fit in the fridge and cupboards with more room to spare than round ones do. I also like these reusable food-grade silicone bags. They're freezer, dishwasher, and microwave safe and are really great for sous vide cooking. I like that they expand to the size I need and are good for the environment too. They wash up and dry really easily, unlike plastic, which seems to take forever to dry. Look around your space, and you might be surprised to find all the little spaces that you can find to creatively store your things. Let us know in the comments below some of your ideas. Looking forward to seeing you on the road.
Check out some of our other videos and subscribe to our channel.
New content will be posted weekly.